Have you ever looked in the mirror and quietly wondered why your butt seems to be getting flatter, even though you try to stay active? Many adults over 60 notice this change and feel confused about why it happens. Glutes. You may still walk regularly, do light exercise, or stay busy throughout the day, yet the shape of your glutes slowly changes. The sides of the hips may look less full, and the back may appear flatter than it used to. For many people over 60, this is frustrating because they feel like they are doing the right things, but not seeing the results they expect. What most people are told is very simple. They are told to do more glute exercises. People hear advice like do more squats, do more bridges, or do more workouts to build stronger glutes. While exercise is important, there is something many people never hear about. If your pelvis is not in the right position, your glutes cannot fully activate. That means even if you perform glute exercises regularly, the muscles may not work the way they are supposed to. This is very common after the age of 60. As we age, posture slowly changes. Many people spend more time sitting, and over the years, the muscles around the hips and pelvis become tight or weak. When the pelvis tilts forward or shifts slightly to one side, the brain struggles to send strong signals to the glute muscles. The glutes are still there, but they are not firing properly. When this happens, other muscles begin to take over the work. The lower back, thighs, and even the hips start compensating for weak glutes. Over time, this leads to flatter glutes, weaker hips, and sometimes lower back discomfort. Many people believe the problem is simply aging, but in reality, it is often a combination of muscle imbalance and pelvic alignment. The good news is that the body can relearn proper movement at any age. Even adults over 60 can improve glute strength and restore better hip function by starting with the right movements. Instead of jumping directly into heavy exercises, it is important to reconnect the brain and the glutes first. The first movement you will learn is a simple exercise that helps reset pelvic alignment and wake up the glute muscles. This movement is gentle, controlled, and designed specifically for adults over 60 who want stronger glutes and better hip stability. To begin, stand about 6 to 8 inches in front of a wall with your back facing the wall. Place your feet about shoulder width apart and keep your knees slightly bent so they are not locked. Your toes can point slightly inward to help open the back of the hips. Place your hands gently on your hips so you can feel the movement of your pelvis. Now slowly push your hips backward until your butt lightly touches the wall behind you. Your chest will lean slightly forward, but try to keep your spine long and your posture relaxed. Once you are in this position, gently shift your hips slightly toward the left side. As you do this, you may begin to feel the right glute activating. Then slowly return to the center. Next, shift your hips slightly toward the right side and notice the left glute activating. After shifting to both sides, return to the center and slowly stand back up. This entire movement counts as one repetition. Try to perform 8 to 10 slow repetitions while focusing on control and balance. Rest briefly and repeat for 2 sets. This simple exercise helps the pelvis return to a more neutral position and allows the glute muscles to reconnect with the brain. Many adults over 60 find that this movement improves hip awareness and helps the body remember how the glutes should activate during everyday activities like walking or standing. After practicing the first movement for a short time, your glutes will begin to wake up and your pelvis will feel more centered. Once that foundation is in place, you can move on to the second exercise that helps build stronger glutes and improve lower body strength. The second movement is designed to strengthen the muscles around the hips, thighs, and calves while maintaining good posture. This exercise is particularly helpful for adults over 60 because it combines strength training with balance and stability. Stand facing a wall about 6 to 8 inches away. Position your feet slightly wider than your hips and allow your toes to angle outward a little. Place both hands lightly against the wall at about shoulder height. The wall provides support and also helps keep your posture upright. Now begin lowering your body slowly into a squat. Keep your chest lifted and allow your knees to move in the same direction as your toes. You do not need to squat deeply. Lower only as far as feels comfortable and stable. When you reach the bottom of the squat, gently lift your heels off the ground so you rise onto your toes. Hold this position for 1 or 2 seconds while maintaining balance and keeping your body tall. Then slowly lower your heels back to the floor and push through your feet to return to a standing position. Aim to perform 10 to 12 repetitions with slow and controlled movement. After completing 1 set, rest briefly and repeat the exercise for 2 or 3 sets. This movement strengthens the glutes, calves, and hips while also improving balance. For adults over 60, exercises that improve balance are extremely important because they help reduce the risk of falls and support everyday movement. Many people believe that muscle loss and weakness are unavoidable parts of aging. However, the body is incredibly adaptable. When you give your muscles the right signals and movements, they can grow stronger even later in life. By practicing these 2 simple exercises regularly, you begin rebuilding the connection between your brain and your glutes. Over time, many people notice that their hips feel stronger, their posture improves, and their movements feel more stable. Walking may start to feel easier. Standing up from a chair may require less effort. Even balance during daily activities can improve. While changes in appearance may take time, the real benefit is regaining strength and confidence in your body. Consistency is the most important factor. These exercises do not require a gym membership, expensive equipment, or complicated routines. All you need is a small amount of space, a wall for support, and the willingness to practice a few minutes each day. If you are over 60 and trying these exercises, it would be wonderful to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing your name, your age, and where you are watching from. Seeing people from different parts of the world choosing to stay active is always inspiring. And if this video helped you learn something new about building stronger glutes after 60, consider sharing it with a friend or family member who may also benefit. Small changes in movement can make a big difference in how we feel, move, and live as we grow older. And if you want more simple exercises that improve strength, balance, and mobility, hit the subscribe button and join our growing community.